Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new Starmade episode, and today I'm going to show you my YAMAHA-SHS-200 rebuild in Starmade. At first, this ship is actually a special build for a community member we all know too good, Apex Aurajin. Reason I built this is I just finished the ship while I just finished the ship, then I watched one of his videos and I was just thinking like, I'm gonna build that. That was actually the first thing I thought, I'm gonna build one of these things. So I'm gonna talk about the weapons, then about some detail on the outside, and then I'm gonna talk about the inside, because the inside is amazing. I think it has a lot, I mean a lot of rooms, more than you probably will think that would fit inside of this ship. The statistics for the ship are all like always down below, so everything is documented, and I mean everything except the statistics for the stuff that's docked, because it will take way too long, because there are like 49 different things docked to the ship. Then at first we will start with showing the weapon systems. Let me do that like this. Forgot. Then at first we have I don't know what they are, SDBB missile arrays. These are planetary bombardment missiles, more in your radar in the way they configured. We also have DB1000, but I cannot show you them because the other missiles need to despawn first or blow up or whatever they do. Then I've got a Astro Technician beam. This one is actually in the back where the hangar is, and it's basically an array to repair all the ships that are docked in the hangar. Then we also have a power supply beam, a little thing. I just thought I will put this on because the ship has everything inside you will ever need, and I thought let's put everything on it, that you can really do everything with the ship, except they can shit things that are a little bigger than it, because they will just get destroyed. But we also have a salvaging cannon. These are actually really powerful. It doesn't look like it, but they actually are real powerful. Then we have a bigger AMC array. These ones, yes, it's just if you cannot aim. But I put a small one on it, I put a big one on it. The big one is if you're not that good at aiming. Then we have more missiles. These are more powerful. These are SDBBs again, but more powerful. There are a lot less of them, but they're more powerful. Then we also have pulsators, and they are basically at the spots where normally the sound would come out of this thing. So it gives like this really little sound wave effect. I thought it was funny to put on. Then we have a bigger AMC array. It's more of a sniper AMC. Then we have some more weapons, so I have to configure them first. So we also have a what is this? Actually, what is it? It's a Astro Technician beam. That's a really large array for repairing ships. And we also have a power drain beam. And then I'll also show you the DB1000 missiles, because I haven't shown them yet. And these are the DB1000 missiles that just also for planetary bombardments. They do a lot of damage. Well, that were all the weapon systems, so now let's go to the outside of the ship. First, let's turn the ship a little bit, because the sun's rays are on it. And a white ship with, when it's light, it's just pain in the eye, pain for the eye to see. But this is a lot better. We can actually see the ship instead of one white dot. At first, it has its detail is just the buttons that are normally on on the guitar in real life. We even have the ports right here where you would plug your what are these things called? Your headphones and all that kind of stuff. You put them in the speakers and all that kind of stuff. That's all these ports. Maybe you don't see them as bright, but they are here. It's just, yeah, the round thing is hard to build under an angle. That's why they're just a little bit screwed up. Then we also have this little area. Each of these keys is actually a separate ship. I think that's really funny because when one gets hit and it will pop off or something. Yes, there was just a key missing. I thought it was a little bit of funny, and it was also more of a test to see if Starmade can actually code for this, and it can. There's only one problem: when they undock, they can sort of warp everywhere. They will either warp themselves or warp this big ship somewhere. But that's the reason why they are half a block higher than the ship, because there is a half a block gap between a docked thing and the ship. Then at the bottom we also have some little things. These are actually not on the real thing, but just to make it practical. We have here something docked inside of it, and we'll get to that later when I show the interior. Here we also have something docked inside of it. It's basically a plate where you can put your faction logo on, and it makes it really easy because when you capture an enemy ship or something, you can just pop its logo out and pop yours in, or when you actually download it off the forum, you can just replace the faction logo. And this is the Hangar Bay. Little Hangar Bay, but it doesn't need to be big. Well, then we shall start with the inside of the ship. At first you have your entrance right here, disguised as this button. There is here a gravity block to set you to gravity. Then you go down here, you go down here. Shall we go left or right? You know what? Let's go right. And we have another hallway, and then we have sort of our this is more of the this is the how do you call that? Sorry that I'm not like I'm really tired at the moment. That's why I don't know all the names anymore. Always something like this called the navigation room, more of navigation, and it's kind of the bridge actually, but it's kind of not. And here we have the controls for Hangar Bay. There we have our 6 little drones. And here's a plex door. When you press this plex door, it will basically open the door, because we do not yet have logic systems. And we go back to the hallway, and we go left this time. Then at your left we have the ship core and a nice window to look into the core room. Here we have the Bobby AI module. Then we have a little hallway, and this is more like a maintenance room. The hallway is just here to get all the faction blocks configured. That's all there is to this hallway. On the right we have hibernation chambers. They are basically, well, I think you know what they are for. Basically you go to an hibernative state in these things, and while the autopilot is it's flying through a galaxy far, far away. And it will take like a lot of days or a lot of weeks or something. You just go sleep, and when you wake up you're there. Then at our right we have a elevator kind of thing. You just jump up and press R, and Yeah, that's basically how these elevators work. And at our right is the thing you saw docked on the outside, and I have actually never seen this before. I mean, I have seen containers that are docked to the ship, but never like in a way that they are inside of the ship. So that's a new thing. Maybe someone who's watching this will think of implementing this now, because Starmade actually can handle it. Then here at the inside, yes, it's just a container, nothing fancy. The controls for basically there's an upper layer and a bottom layer of Plex doors. The upper layer can be controlled from just here, press R on it, and the bottom layer you can do by pressing R on these things in the wall, right here. Then we go to the next room, the left one, and this is actually also something not many ships have. It's a power room, and basically when you break all of these 4 power couplings, the ship loses half of its power regeneration. So that's a little role-playing feature. Then again at our left we have another power coupling. This is basically for the storage tank. While you cut this one in half, yes, when you break this one you will cut the power storage in half. Also something not many ships have. Then this is just a room for docking the faction module. No, the faction logo module. Then here we have an empty room. I mean, I don't know. It was in the original, like my original idea was for logic systems to put in here when they were finally out, because yeah, I didn't play for a few weeks and I was thinking like, oh well, after a few weeks it will be implemented. But no, it was not implemented. So basically, if you like this ship a lot, you can just, when the logic systems are out, you can put them in here when you want to do some logic with ship. But I don't think I'm gonna update it for logic systems because I have other builds to do. Then we are finally at the Hangar Bay. Basically we have 6 drones and they all have a little role. This is more of a, yes, this is just a utilities drone. It has a gravity block and a storage module. Just for going to ship and just to go to ships and salvage them. This is a repair ship. This is a oh no wait, this is the repair ship and this is the salvage ship. This is a scout ship. This is the fastest one because there's the most engines. This is just a normal AMC ship, and this is just an TB-1000 missile drone. They're just basically little tools for when you go salvaging small ships or big ships, when you just go investigate something. And for role playing basically. These are the salvaging arrays I was talking about in the beginning. Basically when you get your ship like in here and you spin it around, it will get repaired while the thing is firing. So that's basically everything you can see. There's a sea right here. Then we go back up. We go left. And then we have the weapons room. Was enough space inside this thing, inside this little ball, so I had to put it on this wall. And now we go right again. Oh wait, no, I want to keep that surprise for later. And then we go. Actually, we go to the left. This is like a little armory room. Just put some guns and helmets in it. And here we have our yes, our conference table, I think, just for general meetings and everything, and how it's going for a few weeks in the ship. Just talking. It's a briefing room basically. Then there's actually less room in the hallway. I just extended hallway to make it look longer, because I think it's nice when you see like a long hallway from the core. Then here we got our yeah, how shall I call it? Our lounge room. And this is basically, yeah, this is basically a place for the crew to relax. I mean, here we got a table to play some card games or something. Here we got two PCs to, I think that you can play Starmade on them, I don't know. We got a large television, you can watch Mushroom Fleet on that. And well, we got a table and we got a couch. To be honest, the table, couch and the screen are not my design. They're about 30 health out of the I took them out of the L-Tech domiciles because I think it's just the best interior I've ever seen in that ship. That's why I took some things out of the ship, because you will see later some other things. Then we have a kitchen, and this is basically like your furnace and everything. Just a little bit of that lighting in here, but it can be fixed. Then we have this more like a fridge. Now I'm thinking about the ship. I actually notice I don't have a laundry room, so well, basically you can do that. The sinks in the bathroom, basically. A little spoiled something. Oh wait, was this one? It's a little bit confusing. Then we go down again, and then well, another long hallway. Here no hallway because the yes, this is on the other side. Then when we go here, this is like the medic bay. So we go right, and we have a medic. Yeah, it's just a medic pad for standard operations and everything. This is also designed by 30 Health. I just took it out of this ship. And we have another room, and this is a little more advanced. We have a MRI scanner. This is also by 30 Health. I also took this out of a ship because I just thought it looked awesome. Then we have, I will save this room for the last one. Then we go right, and we go in this room. And basically we have here two showers and two sinks and two toilets. When the light is on, people, there's somebody on the toilet, so don't use the door then. Then left here we have the captain's room. You're probably thinking, why is here a glass? Well, basically these two are gravity blocks. When you use them, you will lay down on the bed. That's basically why. Here's the gravity block, which sets you to the gravity of the room. And here is just a little PC. In the captain's chair, you can place Starmade on this PC probably. And we have the faction permission module in the captain's room. And here we have a yes, a crew room. Two beds, nothing fancy, just a storage like storage. And also you can lay down in these beds by using this gravity module. And basically this room is exactly the same as the other one. And then we go to the room I didn't want to go in first. Well, here it is, the science lab. And I'm pretty proud of this one because it's the first time I actually did anything like with science inside of a vessel. So I think it's just nice. Here we got our two PCs with the data of the yes, stuff on it. Here we have another data bank. Here we have like two storage things for science stuff. No, no. Then we have a basically a scanner. And here we have another scanner. This is more like molecular scanner, and that's just like to get a general idea what it is. And yeah, these tubes along the ceiling, they are just some of the missile arrays because else I could not fit them inside. And then we have our cooling storage and contains something. Maybe some of you know what this plant is, and maybe some of you don't. It's banned on the Mushroom Fleet server. So it is inside of the ship under high containment security. So basically, I think that was everything there was to do on the ship.